Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. This is my first video in 2018, and I just want to start off with being productive, right? Because there's been so many times in the last year, which is a few hours ago, where I would just say a lot of things and then not actually do them. So this year, this calendar year, I told myself that I was going to be more productive, and honestly, I have no choice but to be so, because there's a lot of changes happening in my life, and I just have to get in the rhythm of just doing everything on my to-do list that's due on the day of. So many times I just take my to-do list lightly, and it's just so interesting that if a boss or your supervisor tell you to do something, you do it, so I have to treat myself the same way, because I am my own boss and I have to act like that. But we are here, 2018, we made it, and I just want to share my vision board with you, my beautiful vision board. Like, hopefully it doesn't show how I'm viewing it right now, and if it does, I'll just take a picture. You can just see it on my Instagram page, and I will link my Instagram page in the description box below. But anyway, yes, I finally did my vision board. It's been long overdue. I've always wanted to do a vision board and just never really set time to do it, and I actually did, and I'm just so excited about that. Anyway, this is just an introduction of my YouTube channel. I have started, let's see, not that bad. I think I started 2 or 3 YouTube channels prior to this one. I think two. It was a Naturally Sade. That's when I was first did my big chop and going all natural, and then there was the Afrohemian Sade, and this one is just called Get Your Light. And basically, through 2017, like the whole process of last year was just learning how to tap within, learning how to listen to all the answers that reside inside of me. And it was a lot. There was a lot going on. There were times where I was just so depressed and going through anxiety and panic attack episodes, and it was just a lot because I was battling between where I wanted to be and where I was, and didn't know how to surrender, didn't know how to embrace the journey that I was on. So there was a lot that I had to just, I guess, climb through, the obstacles, the mountains, just everything. I had to learn how to surrender. I had to learn how to let go of ego, and I just had to learn how to take steps back and figure out exactly where I wanted to be in the future. I really needed clarity, and clarity is so big to me now. I had no clarity in the beginning of 2017. In fact, in 2017, January 5th, my birthday, I was a depressed mess. And I don't know, I was just like, I know my friends was probably over it. They tried to help me, it was just a lot going on, and I didn't know how to flow through it. I didn't know how to do anything but just complain. And so clarity was big for me in 2017, learning how to gain that clarity, and accountability. Accountability was a big word for me, because in the past I would blame so many people for the reason why my life is the way it was, which is not even bad. Sometimes we just get so caught up in our own issues. But anyway, I would just blame people and never really looked at the mirror and say, hello girl, you have a lot of control, more control than you think you do. So whatever's happening in your life, it's because of you. And that changed my perspective, because it made me take responsibility for everything in my life, especially especially the things that I can control. So accountability was a big one for me, and that is coming with me into this year. Clarity, just always being clear on what I want to do, how I want to execute, and even when there are obstacles in my way, knowing the why, developing my why, so if my back is against the wall, there's something that's pushing me to move forward. So yeah, I was just building an armor for myself for the upcoming years, and it was a really great journey, even though it started off with me crying almost every day. And I don't call that weak like I used to say, oh, I'm acting weak and stuff like that. It's just going through the motions, man, and knowing how to identify where you're at in your life and where you want to be, and then making steps to get to that destination. And I had to learn that I have to enjoy the journey. This journey is freaking awesome in all aspects, and I just don't want to take anything for granted anymore. And so if I'm not happy with something in my life, I have the power to change that. So there are just a lot of things that I want to accomplish this year. There are still seeds that I want to plant for upcoming years, or even months, just as long as I'm executing, working hard, working smart. We don't know what tomorrow will bring, so I just want to just stay ready. So when the opportunities come to me, or if I create my own opportunities, I'm always prepared. So that's just a big thing for me. And I am meant to be a leader. I'm meant to be a leader, and that's it. And one thing that was said to me before is leaders are readers. So I made a goal to read 20 books this year. 20 books, and yeah, why not? There I am studying for my group fitness instructor certification. So we'll see how that goes. But even if I reach close to 20, I'm just setting a goal to read more than 1 or 2 books this year. This last year I didn't do too good. And I love to read. So that was just very surprising. And I just didn't develop time management skills. And that's a big one for me this year too. So, in conclusion to this intro video, get your light. Hopefully, with my ever-changing self, would be the
pairing disconnected.
My Bluetooth. But Get Your Light basically is going to be my personal vlog. Just the journey that I've gone through, of sharing a few things with you all, and how I realized the light was already inside of me, and the things that I had to do, the obstacles that I had to get over, and just pretty much the journey that I had to embrace basically allowed me to realize that the light was inside. And this journey is ever going. I will always be a person who wants to know the next thing. I have no desire to know everything. I just want to keep learning. I just want to keep growing. So as I continue this journey, self-discovery, and just being the best version of myself, I will exude the confidence that I know lies within. And in doing so, that I just want to share my light with the world. And that's what this is about. It's the more that I grow, the more I give. And I know that I'm going to be something big, because that's what I want to be. Something that is someone who contributes to the world around her, to her community, her friends, her family. I just want to motivate and inspire people. I'm an advocate for self-love, and I just want the world to be in a better place. And it may seem a little cliche, But that's just where my heart is at. So the more I grow, the more I give. So the light has always been inside of me, and I just had to go through a journey that showed me that. And so I am light. And I believe most of us are light. All of us are. We all have the ability to be whoever we want to be, being ourselves and our truest self, our highest self, and just following our tuition, our spiritual GPS, so we can be the best version of ourselves every single day. And that's what this is about. It's showing my journey on becoming the best version of myself and sharing my light with you all, so it can help you see the light that's already inside. So thank you for watching my first video, and I will not leave any promises or make any promises about how many times I'm going to update a video, because that has failed me in the past and I'm learning from my mistakes. So I am going to be consistent with this channel. I feel like this channel is going to be really dope because it's just real, it's raw, it's my life, it's my journey, it's everything. I practice yoga, Pilates, I'm an instructor, personal trainer. So there's going to be just a variety of things. My light, sharing my light. And with that being said, I could continue to ramble, so I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you all for watching, and subscribe, because there's going to be some dopeness that's going to come in the future. I won't tell you when. You just have to follow me on Instagram and subscribe so you can get that notification. All right, love you all. Bye.